Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Euro Truck Simulator 2. As you can see, we are back in the Peterbilt 389. I do believe right now it does pass me. Yeah, 389 day cab. Alright, we've got this guy. We are now running, I believe, on the current patch of Euro Truck. They've got the Jake brake all figured out. I got a bunch of new skins for this truck, and the T800 works as well, so I'm a happy camper. And we do have some brand new things with the Peterbilt. As you can see, the front fender. We got a bunch of stuff. The grill. You can, well, they redesigned it completely. So what I'm going to end up doing, for the guys that don't have the game, I've been getting a lot of questions about mods, trucks, blah 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 blah. This is Euro Truck Simulator 2. Alright, it's on the Steam. Look up Steam. It's right on there. It's cheap. Okay, if you don't know what Steam is, if you don't know what Euro Truck Simulator is, YouTube it, Google it. I've been getting so many questions. Is this farm sim? How do I get these mods in farm sim? This is not farm sim. Alright. Completely different game. It's a European truck simulator, really. That's what it's supposed to be. But of course the mods and fellows like myself that like the American trucks on the European roads. As you can see, we got a beautiful Mack trailer with our beautiful Peterbilt 389. Just had to redesign, change all my trucks because the skins that I was using, of course, that I just started to like on version 1.8.1 are gone, or 1.8, whatever the heck it was. So now we've got a whole new list of trailers. Still having problems with Pro mods. I was having problems with it before. I don't know if it's Jazzy Cats, what it is. Okay, text message. Alright. Jazzy Cat. Yeah, Jazzy Cat's trailers. I don't know if it's the snow mod that I've got in here. I've been wanting to run this because it is freaking snowing where I am. But the dreary look of the snow and everything else has really kind of got me down about this the truck and trailer, just because it takes a little bit away from it. But either way, American Truck Sim is coming soon, and I really hope we can have some beautiful rigs and trailers such as this. I do want to mention, if you will look at the curve of the fenders, the fact that there are no rivet marks on the truck itself. You don't see the rivets, you don't see really anything. I mean, you do have some rivets there on the stainless, the chrome strip for the hood, but yeah, I did pick up on that instantly. I did really like the minute details of the rivets going down the panels, because that's how these things are pretty much held together. So the fact that that's gone kind of sucks versus the 1.9 version of this truck. But yeah, we'll hop in, and the first thing you'll notice is the dash and the 6-shot revolver drum, whatever they call them things. Yeah, rotary pistol shifter. The dash is completely redesigned. It looks, I'm guessing they made this truck to be either the 379 or the 389, and this must be the 379 dash. But I like it. I like it almost better, but I like it better than the 389 dash, because it's different, you know. And we're gonna drive this down the road a little ways, just to let you guys hear it. Not that it really sounds much different than the stock than the other versions, but the Jake on it is pretty respectable. Really very excited to show you all that, because I've been wanting a Jake like this for a very long time in this truck. Something with a little bit of meat to it. And we got our little GPS there at the bottom, which is handy. It does have some new sounds. I don't know if it is to do with the shifting or the brakes. Oh, hello there. Wrong side. Thought I was already in the high side. So we'll give the Jake a little beller here. Listen to that, huh? I think that sounds mean. I really like that versus the other 389 sound. So we'll take her down the road just a little ways here, and then I'll bring you all into the shop where you can buy the truck and modify it, because I know a lot of you don't have the game. Maybe you're interested in the game, and now that you know American Truck Sim is coming out, this game is either gonna be really cheap, or maybe it'll give you a little bit of an idea of what American Truck Sim may be like, and it might, you know, hook, line, and sinker you into getting it. Not that I'm trying to persuade you in any way, but it is a really good game to play. It's really enjoyable, really relaxing. I am not in any way, shape, or form affiliated with SCS, but you know they do have a fun game here to play. So what I'll do is I'll probably go right to the first, parking area. It looks like we got a parking area right up the road here. We do. So this may be a little bit of a shorter video, but I will kind of touch base on quite a bit of things in the shop. To give you guys that have really never seen the game, never seen the interface, just a little tutorial slash insight. This is the rest area now. The rest area is kind of where you can fill your truck up. Also, you can rest, literally. So we'll park it right here, and because I don't have a manual ignition, I'll just stall it, and then you can basically hold your whatever button you have to fill it up. Okay, start it right back up. We do have these designated spots. Looks like it's pretty much all taken up here. We'll try to slide in. I'll try to straighten that guy out just a little bit here. Back her up. We're in our little parking spot here, so we can shut all of our nonsense off. Back into the first. Alright, we're going to pull up just a little bit here. There it is. Okay, now we stop the engine. Then you can either push enter, or I've got mine on my G-27, and that'll basically have you rest. Okay, now it's basically nighttime, blah blah blah. Okay, now say you were wanting, it's just starting out, what you're going to have to do is quick job. Okay, and quick job will basically supply you with a rented truck, but however you won't be let me see, you want to go for the most expensive route possible if you're trying to, say, earn as much money as possible to get established. Okay, so this one is worth $54,000, and I do have a mod in here that bumps up the prices. Normally what you guys will be looking at starting out with will be more or less right around the, I'm gonna say $5,000 to maybe $8,000 range, and that's all determined right here. Sort by, if you do price down, so that's highest to lowest price. This is lowest to highest price. Okay, and then you got price per distance. So if you're going mileage, say 59 cents a mile, that type of deal, it takes that into effect. Exploration, bringing you through the most towns, the most cities, whatever. Origin, I'm guessing, keeps you within the province or whatever. I don't really understand the origin. Destination, once again, we don't really have a predetermined destination that we want to be in, so I don't understand that either. Route length, obviously, that goes with distance. Cargo weight is another obvious thing. Say I wanted to find the heaviest piece that I could possibly carry, like when I do my overweight, wide load type of trailers. What I'll do is I'll go to cargo weight, put the biggest thing that I can possibly get within that time frame, because as you progress through the day, different trailers, different options appear. So right now we've got 55,000 pounds that we're limited to, unless we say went to sleep, grabbed a different truck, whatever, switch the time. Okay, so that's basically what that consists of, and usually weight has no effect on the actual gross price, uh, like you know what the best priced object is. Like actually, you could tell right there, and right there, it went from what 55,000 to 26,000 out of 6,000. So it changes very sporadically. And like I said, it'll give you this truck, which is the 908, which is one of them payware mods there. So you won't have that. Obviously, you guys will be limited to these guys unless you have mods already in. And actually, okay, so it is still 54,000. So I do only have a couple different trucks in here. 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. So that basically is your scale. And after you purchase your first truck, then you can go to the job market, and instead of going to Quick Job, which get hired as a professional driver, no fuss, everything's provided for you. Okay, so that's what we just went through. The truck and trailer is provided for you. Now, once you have your own truck, you do the freight market, which is basically you go pick up the trailer and you deliver the freight, whatever it may be. Right now, I've got the price the highest, which will be a ventilation shaft, and that's 83,000. You know, then we got a grader, a pallet of logs, planks, boards, whatever. Then we got a tube. Okay, but if we went to cargo weight, ooh, wrong one. That's the lightest. If we went to the heaviest, okay, this is a perfect scenario. Okay, the weight. We did this the other day. 165,000 pounds. Okay, so 83 ton, 82 and a half ton, whatever you want to say. That's only worth $788. Okay, so that, like I said, that has nothing, the weight has nothing to do with the price. If you're looking to do weight and all that, you know, you got to have a good nest egg like I do with 288,000, basically. If you're looking to start and build your business, always do price down, highest to lowest. And like I said, my best one is going to be 83,000. Okay, this is the mod. This is the more money, more experience per load mod. Okay, that's just one. This will be more or less what you guys see for price wise if you are rank 18, blah blah blah. Alright, so we are done with that. Next thing, what I want to show y'all, I know you guys won't have this unless you have the truck, okay, which is the Peterbilt 389 version 2.0. Okay, just to get that clear. Now, I won't do buy online because you guys will obviously know what you're doing when you're buying online, if you have gotten to the point where you have 5 trucks. So if you're starting out, oh, of course, okay, so what I've got to do, let's pay $15,000 basically to get rid of this cargo, which I don't really want to do, but whatever. Well, it's not. It's it's going to be $9,917 that I'm going to lose. That's okay. This is strictly for learning, for you guys to learn. I'm going to show off the truck a little bit here. Alright, now that we've got that, we can go to truck dealers. I believe it is at the DAF dealer. Okay, visit selected dealer. Do you really want to travel to, yeah, so you do have to travel, so it's going to take my truck and it's going to put it at Bremen. Okay, well, this is the T800. This is a stock form of the T800. Okay, and then, you know, you could swap through. And if you have any other modded trucks, they may be through here. So I went to the wrong truck dealer. So what I want is a Iveco. So you can click over here, say you wanted a Renault Scania, you know, Iveco. That'll tell me exactly where the Iveco dealer is. And we're going to travel wherever that was. I didn't get to read it. Okay, so this is the box stock truck that we were just in. The Kenworth 389 Ultra Cab. Okay. Then we've got the 908. And then we've got the rest of the factory trucks in game. Okay, so if you want to buy this truck, push purchase. Okay, if you want to trade in, say I wanted to trade in my truck towards this factory stock truck, you hit the trade in button. And what that tells you is your trade in value is $40,000. Okay, the cost of this truck is $52,667. Okay, so I will just have to pay $11,891 for this truck out of, you know, my profit here. Oh, that's not what we're trying to do here. I want to customize it. Okay, so this is your little customization window here. Okay, and what you got to do if you want to mess with the cab, say we wanted to go right back to what we've been driving. Okay, this is the day cab flat top. You got a day cab sleeper, the flat top sleeper, and then the flat top sleeper 63. Okay, so say we want to go with the just the flat top sleeper. Alright, this is where it kind of gets a little bit fun here. After you get your, you know, your base truck the way you want it, you can then lengthen it. Okay, you can slam it to the ground and shorten it, or you can slam it to the ground and lengthen it again. You can go short and regular ride height, or you can lower it and go basically your regular lowered chassis. Really know why that gets rid of the sleeper, but okay, then you can go with your you can put your tag axle on, and then you can also lengthen it with a tag. So what we're going to do, we're going to run the same chassis I'm used to here. Well, we can go lowered a little bit shorter. Then you've got either the Packard, the Caterpillar, the Detroit, or the Cummins. And there should be one more. Maybe not. Maybe that's in the T800. But that is your engine choice. Alright, 375 horse, 425, 425, and you know the list kind of goes between Caterpillar 375. They don't have a Caterpillar in the 425 range. Actually, they do. It's not. So what you got to do? I like the Cummins ISX 15. Sounds good. The Detroit, they do have some mods for this truck with different engine sounds. So if you like that, go with a Detroit. But you know, say you want a 525 horse Detroit. They got a 515 or a 590 or 560. No, it's 550. My eyes are just screwing on me. So yeah, you kind of pick your horsepower range, you pick what engine you like, and you kind of go from there. Now the cool thing about this truck, I haven't got to mess with all the ratios here to see what the difference is, but they've now on this version, the 2.0 version, give you an Eaton Fuller choice. Now, I believe with the first two transmissions, and I'm not sure how to read these by the OD plus RET. It's a 4.10 gear ratio. Now, normally it'll tell you, 6 speed with retarder, 10 speed with retarder, 13 speed with a retarder. But what they've done now is you've got ratios here. Like with my heavy haul, you got the 18. Oh, there you go. It says 18 right there. It doesn't say nothing here, so I'm not quite sure how to read that. But I guess for this, it's gonna have to be a kind of a, if you want to go with the smaller transmission, like a 6-speed, you'd want to start out at the top, either with a 3.90 or the 4.1. And then you must get into, the different ratios between 6-speed, 10-speed, 13-speed, all the way down into the 18 speeds here with the Ultra Shift. Okay, for interior, as you can see, the new wood grain dash is beautiful. I really like what they had done with it. You could do color match, so the outside color of the truck, which is red. Okay, let's just play with that a little bit here. Not really to jump ahead of ourselves, but say we wanted yellow. Okay. Interior of the truck is color matched. Okay, but if you wanted to go with a black or a gray, slate gray, whatever color, that is, you could go with that. You could do the classic wood grain, or you could do the 379 flat top. So that's exactly what this dash is. I wasn't sure what it was in our other truck, but that is exactly what it is, and I like this dash, just because I'm so used to this layout, and it's a real nice change with the 379. Okay, so back to the colors. I don't normally mess with the colors all that much, just because I like to do the customization here. I customize it, then I find what color matches the specific customization that I have done. So you can do your air cleaners. You can go for the color chrome. You can do the color match. Do the chrome with lights all the way up. And then if you go up above the air cleaner, which I don't believe I've really highlighted on too much. Maybe you can't do it with this one, but it used to. Oh, there it is. Say you wanted to go for like a Australian look, and put the snorkel on them. Okay, can also do whatever the heck that is. I'm not really sure. Oh, it must be a flash beacon. Okay, then you got the lights, and they're sunk in there. Now this is a problem with the mod itself. This isn't supposed to look like this. Okay, so I want to do air pipe again. Do this, and I want to find that little red thing. I guess we can leave it just for display purposes. The next thing that I wanted to show you was with this truck not having the rivets going down any of the paneling. If you were a fan of the low visor like I was, it used to have rivets going across. Okay, now it looks all rolled. Not really all that big of a fan of it. So they do have some with the rivets, like this guy right here. You kind of see him in there, so that'll kind of get that done for you if you like that sort of thing. Go with a visor chrome. Okay, and then we're moving on. Bug shield. You can put the bug shield on there if you want. Go to the next little dot here. You can do the little ornaments. Do the bull horns, which I've never really been a big fan of. But for display purposes only, we will put them on there. Put a mirror up. Go to the next one, and you just kind of play with it a little bit. Get an idea of what you kind of like. If you wanted to stay with that 379 look, go to them, and you know, it's kind of fun to play. Well, I enjoy this more than the driving some days, honestly. Just customizing the rig, you know. A lot of variety, a lot of choices, a lot of personality that you can just bring to the truck. You can also take this and say you wanted to put, let's do flash beacon. Okay, so you want to put some flash beacons on there. Okay, then you go out here and you can turn on your lights, and you get your flash beacons right inside the grill. Now, if I wanted to, obviously this grill doesn't work all that well with it. Try to find a grill here that does. Like that grill right there. That grill would work really well with them. Alright. Then we've got... Okay, now we got bumpers. Bumpers are kind of hard to see what you have. Just because, you know, you got all these little spots where you can add lights and whatnot. But there's a great variety of different choices here. From the stock. Normally I just go with a chrome. And then from here, you can do the same thing if you wanted to add all your lights. Do some flags. And then you come over here and say you wanted to put the caution in the red, and you wanted to add little bumper guards there, or guides, whatever the heck you want to call them. And then you just click over here and you can kind of get a good look at what you had done to the truck. Bumpers. Okay. All depends on what you like. And you like some lights, or you like the big bull bar looking thing, and say you like the lights also. Well, go ahead and you put your lights on there. You know, do whatever you want to do. The customization in this game is incredible. All the way right down to the rims and tires. I normally run with a wider rim on it, so I would do the heavy front. However, I know this one is broken. However, I do like the jagged lug nuts on it. Now, what is actually supposed to be on this truck when you run that is supposed to be a low profile tire, which I am definitely not a fan of. But you can see how the rim, this tire is made for this rim, but you see how it cuts the rim off there. I deal with it, but unfortunately, yeah, it doesn't look proper. Okay, now we'll go on to the next part here with your little step. So you want it to color match that guy. There you go. Not too much to it. Where is the lights? Alright, for lights, I just found this out today. You go into cab now. You look down at the floor over here and you'll have lights on right down on the floor, and of course they're not showing up right now, but when you get outside and you are out, say in the parking lot, and I can hop out if I remember properly at the end of this to show you all that. What you get, I thought this was just kind of like a broken thing, but your interior lights will be blue inside, green, red, or white. That won't be your dome lights above your head, okay? These lights up here will not be green, blue, red, or white. These lights will always be white, or that yellowish, whatever you want to call it. Now you do have some interior points you can add on this, so it does support the interior mod there. But I'm not really all into that. The only thing I really use it for is the GPS. You could color match your mirrors to match the truck. Before I get too ahead of myself, yeah, you got the little danglers that you could put in the inside of the truck. Not much for that either. Lights. You got all these little spots for the lights. They're taking the guesswork right out of it for you. I'm just doing the sloppy. This isn't exactly how I would have them, but it will work out in the end when we get all this. Now the horns or the sign. Okay, you could put a whole bunch of lights up here and do all that. I've never really cared for that much. So what I normally do is I will do the horn spot, and I'll take this guy and I'll put a roar up here, or no, I think it's roar right there. Okay, so we'll take this guy, we'll X him, we'll hit this guy, yep, we'll put a roar there, and then that'll fill in that spot, and there should not be any clipping between your lights. Now if I would have put a light underneath here, it would have clipped through it. What else have we got here? Beacons. That's another thing that you can do with the lights, the horns. If you like the clean look of a little teardrop, you can put one there. Okay. However, you can also put a spotlight if that is more your thing. And we'll just do this for a little bit of a choose whatever you want to do type of deal. You can put the strobe flasher, whatever the frig you call that. I never quite understood the space light, or you could put an AC unit. And they actually now color match the AC unit, which is really pretty cool. That always used to be white. Alright, and while we're up here, you got a choice of stacks. Okay, so you could do the 7-inch bull horns. You could do the 45 8-inch, the 8-inch 45 bull horns. They're straight. The baloney cut. They're straight, a color match, flat top. If you're into the machine gun stacks, there you go. You also got the skyscraper bullhorns, small pipe, heat shield. That's pretty much all there is to that. But it's a pretty good variety, so you know, you can customize it to kind of the way you want it. If you're into the wings, it does have a variety of wings. I've never really been much for them, but it's there for you. Alright, we got the step. Okay, the fuel tanks. Go with a chrome short, painted short, painted with the chrome accents, painted short, there we go. And another painted short with a little bit of a wider strap. Front fenders. This is a new add-on for this truck. You can go with the full wrap approach. You can do the custom, I don't know, Cadillac looking fender, or you could do the stock. What have we got next? The frame. You can paint the frame red. You can do it the base color, which basically allows the frame to be the yellow. Your drive line down here is a shade of yellow. But if you go custom, it makes everything yellow, and I don't really like that. I like the difference. You can kind of see the different color, the different tint of the yellow, and I don't really care for that all that much. So if I ever match my frames, it's always with the nice base color paint. So we'll bring that back to black. Another thing you can do with this guy is, if you like the lights, put the lights on it. You know, just kind of go crazy with it. See a lot of nice looking trucks out there when I watch other YouTubers do them, and you know, they kind of give you some pretty cool ideas. Put your flash beacons back there if you wanted to. Other thing that you can do is add a step, or a little step toolbox, and that also comes with your wheel chocks. Let me see what else we got here. The headache rack. We've got a new headache rack here, black or chrome. That'll be definitely used by me. This I don't know if it'll be next video or what, but that's going to be definitely featured on my next video. Because this was always basically the stock look, and it was alright. It looked good for a headache rack, but I don't like that almost like a galvanized look. The chrome, really, with a nice chrome trailer, or all depending on how you got your truck. You know, if we did a chrome tank and just chrome accents all the way through it, it really touches it up nice. Then you've got your galvanized headache rack with the log guards, or whatever the heck you want to call them things, and then you've got the chromed version of that, which does look pretty nice now too. We've got the rear fenders. Okay, so this one's kind of fun to get a good spot here. Kind of want to look at the back of the truck. You got the half fender in the chrome, half fender in the painted. You got a diamond plate, and you got a diamond plate painted. You got the round, basically follows the contour of the wheels. Turning fender. Got a chrome turning fender. You got the full dresser look. Another full dresser, and then one that follows the contour of the wheels again. Then you got a chrome version of that, and another full dress looking fender there. Just make sure I'm not missing anything here. Okay, rims and tires back here. You got a whole bunch of little bubbles. They'll end up getting annoying because they're all combobulated, almost like the front grille here when you're trying to, pick something out here. But before I really skip over, you can paint your fifth wheel plate if you wanted to color match it to the color of your truck. And then you also get the other color match, kind of like with the frame, where you got the two different grades of color. And then for some reason red is a basic choice for the frame or for the fifth wheel plate. So we can do the color match on that guy. And then I think we're just about running out here. Let me get this fenders back off here. Okay. Back here with your mud flaps. Alright. So you've got a little assortment of different varieties that you can go with, all depending on your mud flap configuration. You could go with just, if you have the full wrap around the wheel type fender, that's going to hide the tread, hide the rubber completely. You got this dressed look here. Got a different variety. You got a color match. Another variety. And you've got a whole bunch of spots for lights and everything else that you could just put whatever the heck you want on there. Then you got the painted version. Got the new style, which would be probably the 389, and the old style, which, well, I'm not going to say new style is 389, but 389 new style of trucks. Old style would be old style of trucks, basically. So I think that is just about it. There might be a couple. I don't know, there used to be. Oh, okay, there it is. There is some paneling you could put on underneath here for lights and whatnot if you wanted to. So we'll hit up here, and you can see it'll basically, it's like a little plate over your air tank here, and you got tank fairings. You can run lights right down there, chicken lights down your tank and over your air. You got a painted plate. I guess it's just a painted plate underneath there. And then you got your painted, or well, this is chrome, but there must have been a tank fairing that was color matched, I'm guessing. But yeah. Then we get into tanks again. Chrome tanks. And then you can add a little mirror here to the window. Then you got your interior lights again, which I'm glad that it just showed me that. Oh, light bar, basically underneath your door, all the way down your sleeper. You can choose to put the lights on yourself and go with a color matched if you choose, or you can run the traditional, with the lights already there. So this is a little how-to slash I don't know different variations of customization on the 389. So I really hope you guys enjoyed, and we will hop out of here. Hopefully I didn't leave anything out. I tried to get every little blip there was, but I will show you all. Oops. I'll show you all. Hopefully it's nighttime. And it's not. Low air pressure. Either way, let me see, maybe I can hot shot it back to the garage. Okay, there we go. You see the red lights down there, the accents. Okay, that's what I was talking about the little lights. And like I was talking about above, they're not red. Okay, they are white. So hopefully y'all enjoyed. Leave a thumbs up in the description box below, and we will see you next time.